Hello everyone, welcome to this special edition of On Stage, a deep look at the tumultuous life of the cool ruler, Gregory Issacs. And will the real Mrs. Issacs please stand up? One will be right here on stage. I am Winfred Williams, expressing our condolences to the family and friends of Gregory Issacs. We'll be right back. So welcome back. He was one of the biggest names in reggae, yet very few people knew who he really was. Today we seek to demystify the late great Gregory Issacs. Born in Fletcher's Land, Kingston in 1950, Gregory Anthony Issacs experienced all the hardships and challenges related to life in Kingston's ghettos before he found music.
We know Gregory from Liquor Youth days, man. The one from Liquor Youth days, Metcalf Street used to live in. And that is just around the corner from where he grew up there. So he's about 3 years younger than I am still. You know what I mean? But we all grew up within that region as youths, you know, see?
I was still a bigger youth than Gregory. Gregory used to go out in school. I used to go out across the road and go in and we used to walk, go home by last street and we know each other like that, you know.
Like others before him, young Issacs began his quest for a music break by courting producers and entering various talent competitions in the late 1960s.
I remember one night there was a talent show and at St. Anne's Church in Bond Street at West Kingston and the whole ever go on there and thing. I mean, I never know say two could I see I TV show. I mean the man cause toothache could call him, you know, cause man have a toothache.
Somebody always suffer from toothache. The man always die job.
And when I see the man go up there and eat up the place, I have Ken Booth and every man. After hear him, call him back twice, he been sing a Not Cold tune.
The youths of that region started to get involved in music and use it as a method to get themselves out of all kinds of, you know, temptations and depressions and sufferation.
Gregory Issacs was someone who was a little, you know, kind of from the ghetto in the underground and kind of chose music as an avenue to pursue versus the kind of rude boy style.
You could see that he was cut out to be a star, so to speak, because he had it both in his voice and as a person.
Issacs' first recording was a duet titled Another Heartbreak for Byron Lee, just after Jamaica's music changed from ska to rocksteady in 1968. The recording turned out to be a real heartbreak for the duo and its producer, as it was virtually ignored by music fans. It took several more failures, including a stint as a lead vocalist in a group known as the Concord, before Gregory found favor with music consumers.
Now who's gonna hold and squeeze my time?
For some people it took much longer, some people never bust any at all. So it was his determination, as this record would show us, that him being determined and stay with it over time, he's become the giant that Gregory Issacs has become.
It seemed to be a process of most great artists that basically takes a time for the world or the industry to recognize their uniqueness versus what's happening currently, and his style of singing was unique.
A lot of people never know, but Gregory Issacs plays the guitar. And anywhere he is trying to make music with his guitar. So, as a man who have that kind of a drive to be on top, to be at the top of things, he knew that it would take him some time to be prepared.
I mean, Gregory was always a focused person with his music, and I mean, how he deal with everything. I mean, it was like, it get me involved in that same, I patronized that same lifestyle in the music business.
Now that my love is overdue, now that my love is overdue,
The year was 1973, and Issacs' Overdue Love came only after he had set up a label known as African Museum in partnership with Errol Dunkley, a move that gave Issacs full creative control over his work.
She wasn't the best girl, but she brought happiness into my world.
Robert Livingston, the man who managed Shaggy to multi-platinum success, was a rookie in Gregory's camp at the time.
Most of the musicians those days started to get focused on their own career and I mean directing their own life and see what they need to do, how focused they need to get, so take control. And I think that's when I started to realize what was happening to Gregory Issacs, Bunny Wales, and Dennis Brown. Dennis Brown had Dev Music, Gregory Issacs had African Museum, Bunny Wales had Salamanic.
Now that my love is overdue.
Love is Overdue was just the first of a string of number ones to come from Gregory Issacs, most being romantic ballads crooned in his inimitable style.
So far, come turn me on.
When all the crosses and trial and tribulation, let's make love, you know what I mean? So Gregory's a man who is skillful at that, you know what I mean? Winning the hearts of the empresses and thing, and, you know, playing around with the whole love affair that it's very humorous and sometimes very serious, you know what I mean? But then again, I would see him as the Frank Sinatra of reggae.
You say that you're too young, too young.
Gussie Clarke produced some of the biggest smashers.
We did a couple of album projects together, which, you know, Private Beach Party, Red Rose for Gregory. You know, we did a whole lot of work, and combinations Gregory and Dennis Brown, you know, we did a whole lot of work.
Days of white and roses, I no longer